What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan01 here, and today we're back again with another Transformer figure review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection Diaclone Universe Burnout. Now, this is another one of those figures that was just one of those, like, hey, what if we did this kind of thing? This was basically when everybody was riding the whole what if idea. So, basically this whole thing is if the Diaclone universe characters came into the Transformers universe, what would they be? What kind of, what faction would they be? What kind of things would they do? And truth be told, this one was just kind of a throwaway idea. However, the Diaclone universe figures were the ones that were mass produced. So, yeah. Anywho, this one is Diaclone Universe Burnout, and we're going to be taking a look at the figure in just a second. We're going to take a look at the packaging first. So in terms of the packaging here, you've got obviously Burnout, or the Diaclone Universe Burnout, sitting right here. This is basically just a repaint of Hugh Love Legacy skids. I mean, the weapons are exactly the same, the vehicle mode's exactly the same, hell, even the transformation's the same fucking thing. So, I mean, there's nothing here that's going to literally surprise me. I've seen it a million times before. I'm sure we're going to see it a million times again. So, here he is in the back of the packaging here. You got Burnout looking all burnouty and all that stuff. And once again, as I said before, this is just a straight up repaint of skids. So, I mean, even the freaking, like, the robot molding and CG rendering are the same. So, the back of the packaging confirms that. So, on the side here, you've also got Burnout, and on the top here, you got Burnout, and the top Burnout, but in vehicle mode. That's the top here. All the top is vehicle mode. And on the bottom, you've got just words and things and stuff. So, but yeah, so that's Legacy Burnout in his packaging at the very least. And here's Legacy Burnout in his vehicle mode. And it's basically just skids. And once again, that's not a problem. That's not a problem whatsoever. I mean, I got no problem with that whatsoever. But the thing that bothers me is the fact that it's once again a repaint. So, but I once again want to get into that because out of all of the skids repaints, this is probably my favorite. So, in terms of the vehicle mode here, you've got basically just your standard, I think he was supposed to be like a Nissan minivan or something like that. I can't remember what it was supposed to be, but this is what the original mold for skids looked like before he was skids. So, yeah, and there's that. So, now he does come with a couple accessories, as you probably saw on the back of the packaging. He comes with, we're gonna start off here with this Energon axe-looking thing, shotgun that they would have you believe this is. This is just basically another excuse for them to say, hey, it's got multiple features. Here's the axe feature, here's the shotgun feature, and look, we added ports to it to basically say, you guys will just, basically eat this down all the time. So, that's the whole basis of that. And they don't have any, like, special kind of thing for it. To tell you what it's going to turn into or what you're supposed to do with the configuration wise. So I mean, you can literally put guns here. You can put the guns. There's a peg here. The guns have ports on them except for one of them. So and speaking of other guns, this is the battle axe, obviously. So move that back off there. Here is the secondary gun that comes with him. If I'm not mistaken, I think this came with Trailbreaker, Earthrise Trailbreaker. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. So, just letting you know. And then, here's the final weapon. Just this dual-barreled cannon. And they do have ports on them, so they are blast effects compatible. I just don't have any blast effects with me right at the moment. So, and the instructions tell you to basically take this gun, flip it upside down, and there's a port underneath this, and you're going to just clip that in. Okay. And then the instructions don't tell you to do this, but I would. It just barely fits in between that space. So there you have your shotgun, or fan shotgun that I like to call it. And then you just stick that on You can basically put all of this on any of the ports. You can put it on the top, you can put it on the side, except for one of these. Look, they actually did a really good job disguising these ports right here. Like, these ports here, they look like gas caps, or gas cap holes. But the one problem and where it really breaks the idea is that there is a gas cap molded into the plastic. So, if they had just removed that and left this, I think it would have worked out way better. Leave it to the imagination, people. So, anywho, removing all of the accessories off to the side, we're going to bring in some scale comparisons. Now, first scale comparison we have here is his Wavemate and buddy Cosmos. Deluxe class Cosmos. Here he is next to his other Wavemate, Leader Class 2000 Universe Scourge. RID Scourge, to be specific. Here he's next to Generation 2 Toxitron Collection, Generation 2 Jazz. Once again, this figure just kind of hangs out there a little bit. Just the most vomit, puke-inducing orange here. And here he is with his other Wavemate, Legacy Voyager Override. And I think those two look pretty nicely together. Let's get a nice little somewhat family photo going on here. Got Scourge. Actually, you know what? We'll save the family photo for the end. So, anywho, now that we've taken a look at the accessories, we've taken a look at scale comparisons, we've taken a look at him in vehicle mode, now let's get him into his robot mode. And now to get him into robot mode, it's basically the same fucking thing as Skids. So, I mean, just open up the doors here. Basically just start that off like that. Do that, and then come to these sections, well, here, kind of open them, bring them in a little bit from the door as well. Do the same thing on the other side. Do that. And then you're going to basically take this whole bottom section after you've kind of untabbed these pieces here on the bottom. After you've done that, then you're going to just take this whole back section. You're going to take your thumb, push it down right here, and just bring this whole back section all the way down till it all sits flush like that. Then you're going to take these wheels. Probably should have done that first, but fold them in. Take the shin pieces, or the shin flaps, bring them up. And then it's kind of difficult to get this on camera. Well, let's do this first. Bring the arms down. And bring them back. Bring the pieces back in. And then to do this on camera, his waist is like very, very, very weirdly tucked in there. So you're going to want to basically untab this top section here. Actually split the legs. That will undo the top section here. And then this waist section that will come all the way down like that to you hear a nice little click, or feel a nice little thoop if it's not like that. And you swing the legs down. Oh, you just hear it click. There you go. Bring the legs down like so, and we're almost done. Come back to the top of the car, and you're going to bring these all the way out like so. And then you're going to take this top section and just bring it up a little bit like so. And then take this whole front of the car, bring it down, and that becomes his chest. And we're almost done. Take the shoulders, rotate them back, and then there's a swivel joint on the inside of that shoulder that's going to bring the entire arm down. And the chest does tab in. And then you're going to rotate the arm at the shoulder all the way till the elbow can bend inward like so. Do the same thing on the other side, provided all of the stuff stays in place. Rotate the shoulder, bring this down, rotate at the shoulder joint right there till the elbow bends inward. And then angle the doors however you feel and wish and or please. I personally like to leave them just like that. And then we come in with the other weapons that the instructions tell you to have. And bend his elbow. I like to give him it as an axe, but the instructions, and just for the sake of this review, we're going to give it to him as a shotgun. Not that I would appreciate it to be as a shotgun, because no. And then take this one and put it in that hand like so. Make sure that everything is all maybe not staged, but very Very, very nice and looky-loo like there. And get him all posed up. And there you have Legacy Diaclone Burnout in his robot mode. And I think he looks I think he's a very, very pretty repaint. Also take note, most of the Velocitron Speedia 500 collection is just repaints, Override and Cosmos aside. Literally the entire thing is just repaints. Aside from Cosmos and Override. So the fact that we were able to they were basically able to squeeze a lot of figures out of repaints. I can't complain about that. And also, if you're going to go obscure with something, especially with something as obscure as Velocitron Speedia 500 from the IDW line, I mean, you can't do anything wrong with that. I mean, at least the Velocitron Speedia, from what I was told, I once again could be wrong, but my sources told me that the Velocitron Speedia 500 collection came from the IDW universe. And that there's a lot of mix and matched figures, and there's a lot of other weird stuff that goes on. However, I don't know, and I don't think that's the truth. So, somebody in the comments, please tell me exactly what Velocitron Speedia 500 was, so that we can clear this up and get this down completely. So, anywho, now that you've seen him in robot mode, and he looks just, once again, beautiful in robot mode, I think he does way better I think this mold does way better in black than it did in blue, but that's just me. I definitely like the black, red, the silver. I definitely like the fact that the grille and the headlights are painted. I definitely love that this thing has some beautifully, beautifully matched colors. So, anywho, now that we've seen him in robot mode, let's get into some scale comparisons. Here he is with the most fucking hard thing to find in the Transformers realm currently, unless you go to Ross. Or, if you really want to, go to Planet Toys, a world built by collectors, our sponsor for today. So, we'll move him off to the side. Here he is next to somebody everybody wished they had. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how many people wish they had this. Here he's next to Generation 2 fucking vomit-inducing neon jazz. Deluxe fucking neon puke-inducing jazz. And finally, here he is with the leader of the wave, our good old pal 2000 RID Scourge. Or Legacy 2000 RID Scourge. Well, I think that just about does it for this figure. If I was once again to rank this figure, I would rank it a 6 out of 10. I'm going to rank it a 6 out of 10. I'm going to go over the positives on this thing first before we go over the negatives. The positives on this thing are, I definitely like the transformation. It was smooth, it was fluent, it wasn't confusing, it wasn't something that you have to look at the instructions 50,000 times in order to understand it. And I definitely enjoyed that. I definitely love the colors. I definitely loved the fact that they have ports in almost every spot that you really want it to. Specifically where the gas cap was. I mean, if they had just not molded the gas cap and left the port there, that would have been perfect to me, in my opinion. Let the imagination fill the mind. However, I do appreciate the fact that the gas cap was molded. So we're going, and not to mention going the extra mile for detailing and all of that stuff. Where this falls flat for me is it's just another repaint. And that's where I have problems with the Velocitron Speedia collection. Scourge and a few of the other characters aside, I'm not the biggest fan of this particular idea of, hey, let's just repaint everything. Nobody'll notice. Nobody'll get that. Nobody's gonna know nobody's gonna notice. When in reality, everybody fucking noticed. And then once everybody decided, all right, we're sick and tired of the repaints. What else you guys got for us? What else you guys got for us? They were like, well, how about we introduce more repaints literally, let's introduce more repaints. So, anywho, it's just a repaint. That's what I don't like about it. And also, the other thing where it gets knocked down is Where in the world did Walmart get off on the idea for selling these guys for $30 a piece? Right now, as I said with the Scourge review, over here, as I said with this guy's review, and currently with this guy. Oh, let's get that family photo going on in here. I apologize, everybody. We were gonna do the family photo, and I almost forgot. I almost forgot. Now we just need the 4 or 5 other deluxe classes and Galaxy Shuttle, plus plus the other Voyager, which would be it's not Hightower. I can't remember his name. He's an Autobot Constructicon. So weird. But anyways, here's the family photo for everybody who's just, wanting to look at it. He's still the hardest guy to find. He's not exactly hard to find. So, anywho, this is Thomas Fan of One saying, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to drop a comment down below about what Transformer you'd like to see me do next. And also don't forget to check out Planet Toys, a world built by collectors, where you can come crash on in. And we will be having Christmas sales soon. Christmas in October, man. We're going to be having some Christmas sales in October. So, get your Nightmare Before Christmas pajamas on and start shopping, people. So, let's get this holiday season started. Anywho, this is Thomas Fan of One saying, don't forget to subscribe to OptiNation Reviews, Beastman Reviews, Riveted Reviews, Jordy's Rail Videos, Patrick with the Y, Bravely GG, iStar552, and Take Along Productions, as I know they all do some pretty cool things below. And this is Thomas Fan of One saying, don't forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.